Hi guys, hope everybody's doing well. I've been to the car boot this morning and I bought a load of junk again. I couldn't help myself, I just saw it. And my wife says to me, why do you buy it? And I go, well, he had one and I didn't, so I bought it. I'm like, anyway. So I don't have a welder, but I bought some lovely welding clamps. I'll show you. So we've got here a self-grip wrench made Newport, England, and it's mole grip. So it's the old ones what you push positive force. Oh, they're tight. And then clamp down. Oh, they work well. Spring's still good in that one. So mole grip, they're really unusual now. That just needs a good clean up and an evaporust, then a wire wheel, and then to be stored, not to be used. That's what that needs. This one is a Ghidorah brand, which is pretty rough, but it's the same thing again. But this one doesn't seem to be quite as, maybe the spring needs to be a bit tighter, I don't know. But it works fine, and then clamps down. So that's a bit of fun. And it works. Oh, bloody hell, you need a strong man to use those. So yeah, bit of fun. I think the spring's on the way out on that one. But anyway, welding clamps. So they're always useful for people who do welding. But yeah, Ghidorah brand, that must be a high quality clamp, that works great. So I thought that was a bit of fun. And the guy also threw this in. Now he wanted £10 each for those or something daft, or £8 each he wanted for them, before I spoke to him and convinced him otherwise of his stupid silly nature. But this was also a Marples England number 2153, but it's missing the little thumb screw on the mortise gauge, but whatever. So at the end I bought all three and I paid £7, which I don't think's bad, because these vice grips with the welders on, they're quite expensive, especially the Ghidorah one. Even though it's, I mean, I hate welders because they put weld on things and it ruins it. So anyway, so that's that load of junk. I didn't buy much on this car boot, but it was all needed stuff. I bought this Stanley Yankee screwdriver, a modern one. You know, one of them push types. So it got a model number on it. A Stanley Handyman model 133, made in West Germany. I'm sure I bought one the other day made in West Germany. So I bought that grand total, and I think it's got a chuck. Yeah, so you can put the bits in it. So that's quite good. I paid 50p for that, so I thought that was a bargain. So 50p for a screwdriver. The next thing I bought was this, and I've got one of these. I bought one of these the other week, and I said to the guy, I said, how much is that? And he said, £3. And I said, I bought one of them. Let me root for it. Let me go find it. Wrenches. There we go. Now, the one I bought the other week, I've had to clean up and oil. You can see all the oil there coming out of it. Let me get some tissue on that. Bit of tissue. Where's my tissue? There we go. So the oil. So it's the same thing, but this one is in much better condition. Still got most of the chrome on it. That's got NBC, NFC or something, NEC. But yeah, same thing, innit? So I gave him £2 for that because it's in nice condition. The chrome is still on it and it's not as pitted. So I thought, why not? Why not? Why not? That's what I thought. Why not? If you never knew you needed one, then you must have needed two. Isn't that correct? I mean, I don't know. But yeah, so vice grips, I'll remind you, I bought these ones the other week, which are the same mechanism with a pipe cutter on. So I'm getting a collection of obscure things, which is always good to have. The next thing I bought, and boy did the guy make me pay dearly for these. These are two small little mole grips, and I bought, have I got a level? Let me go find a level. I want to see how long they are. So they are 5-inch. So a set of 5-inch mole grips. Bit of fun. Mole trademark. They work great. That one's I think's had a replacement. Oh, that's tight. That's got an older spring in it, so I think that one's had a replacement. And the guy said they're out of his collection. He's got dozens of them. So they work really well. He made me pay a £5 for him in the end. He wanted £5 each, and I managed to get him down for a £5 for the two. Which I suppose, really, that one's got a bit of rust on it. But I suppose that's not bad, really, for a British-made tool, probably in the 1960s or earlier. So we've got 2 baby vice grips. We've got a Stanley screwdriver for 50p. And we've got this little thing for a couple of quid. And then £7. So we're into big money now, aren't we? And then I bought, do you remember in the last video, which I don't know if you watched, I bought a 1/4 inch ratch breaker bar for underneath the dashboard, which is always useful. So I bought something else, like I bought a fine tooth ratchet for underneath the dashboard for some finer work. So this is it. It's only it's a small one, and it's by Kennedy Tools, and it's a 3/4, so it's only small, and it's for it's I think it's a torque wrench. It goes up to 800 Newton meters. So that's for like installing like radios in cars where you've got the finer thread, you know, going into plastic. This is what that's for. So I thought I need one of those. I mean, it's not long. It's probably, how long is it? Sort of 12, 20, about 36 inches long. So it's ideal length for going underneath dashboards. It's got a capacity there of between 150 and 800 Newton meters. Quality industrial tooling. So I'm guessing that's from the US. Has it got anything on the other side? No. I knew it was heavy when I carried it off the field. So yeah. I don't know if it's got anything else. That's just the Newton meters. So I thought, yeah, that'd be handy. Just what I needed. Just what I needed. So yeah, that's the guess of this video. How much did I pay for a long torque wrench? What do you think? The guy told me it costs about £400 to £500 new. He said it might be out of tolerance, but for finer dash work, you know, he said it should be fine. And I met the guy in the car boot, nice guy. He had it a couple of weeks ago, but I couldn't quite agree a price because, you know, we're about a few pence off each other. But this week we managed to agree a price. So yeah, we've got here a 36 inch 800 £, torque wrench, which is what everybody needs. So can you give us your best guess on that? What did I pay? And other bits and bobs as well. So that's this is the second car boot. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope it had something interesting. All right, thanks for watching. All right, bye.